Hello, guys. Hi. How are you? How has been your day today? How is work? So today, want to share out something like finding love on dating sites. Like, what does it take for someone to find love on the dating site? What are some of the rules or some of the things you have to follow when trying to look for someone on those dating sites? Like, I don't think there is a formula like to finding love on dating sites. That is what I can say. Thank you for joining. So today, would like to share like what are some of the rules or some of the things that one has to follow. Are there certain things that someone has to follow for that person to find true love on dating sites? Do you think there is a written formula that one has to go with? It's like you entering into an examination with a written note and you're ready to look through the cheat to see what are some of the things that you need to know before trying to go on any dating site, like things you have to know before trying to download it in the first instant. Which dating site do you think there is a particular dating site that someone can recommend, like at least you go on this dating site, you'll find love there? To my side, I would say no, because everyone has their own luck. Everyone has where God placed their luck, like to finding love, because you cannot just go and say that maybe my friend found love on this dating site. I think I'll also find love on this dating site, because yes, you can find love there, but it's not a guarantee that that is where you're also going to find love. You may try all the dating sites and you may not even get anyone from there. And you literally just find someone maybe on social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those dating sites. Because not everyone is meant to find love on dating site, though many have found love there. And it's true, many people have found love, and very many people are witnesses in their own life, of which sometimes it gives us hope when we see someone finding love, maybe on a dating site, maybe on a social media platform. And then when you see someone finding love, you also say, I'll also find love there. Yes, you will find love, but do you think there are certain things you have to know before starting to find love, starting to look out for your partner on those dating sites? One thing you have to know that not everyone there that writes down or something on their profile means what they are saying. Some people there just go there to pass time, even if they may say, I'm looking for a woman. I'm looking for a lovely woman who is ready to be in a relationship, get married. Some people on those dating sites sometimes they just have some other things that maybe they want, maybe to pass time, maybe someone just wants to meet uh, people just to play with. Not everyone, but some of those dating sites. And when you go on those dating sites, still you have to have your eyes open, because you're going to find someone. Maybe you're trying to start up a long distance relationship and you feel like everything you're talking about is showing the signs that this person is the right person. And at the end of the day, someone will come out and then disappoint you, and you start saying that they say that I can find love on dating sites. You have to go with your eyes wide open. You have to know what you want, you as a person, because remember, everyone writes a profile of the things they want in a person that they are looking for. But certain times, those things people just write and they don't mean them. One thing is, before trying to chat with anyone on those dating sites, make sure that you know the person you're trying to chat with, because many people try to fake their identity. Because anyone you ask for to talk to using a video call and they don't open up, like if they're not free in making a video call or chatting with you, that means that person is not true. That person is trying to hide, uh that person is trying to hide from any from something. Because if someone is open to knowing you, that person will feel okay and will feel free to use a video call as a way of getting to see each other's identity, if someone is real, whether with makeup or without makeup. Because the reason as to why we make video calls is because we need to know each other more. If any relationship has to go forward, if any conversation has to go on, you have to first know the kind of person you're chatting with. Do not take any conversation any further if someone does not want to show their real face. If someone always tells you, I'm so busy, I cannot make video calls, where we work from, they don't allow us to make video calls, just know that person is lying. Because anyone who wants to know you, they will take initiative. They'll be open to finding any ways of how to just see you and you seeing them. Another thing, you might find someone on those dating sites, and then you request them to talk to maybe say more about themselves, and they'll literally try to, when you pick their conversation, that is when you get to realize that this person is trying to lie or play around with my feelings. Because most people on dating sites or any social media platform or anywhere, when it concerns to love, many people will actually say that I don't have time for someone I love. That is not true. For someone who loves you, they will spare time, they will create time for you, they will value seeing you, knowing how your day has gone in their busy schedule. So thank you for joining. Would like to know, what do you think about online dating site? Do you think there is a formula that you need? There is a cheat that you need to go with before joining dating sites? For Let's try to open up to people who are single and they're trying to search for their loved ones on these dating sites. Let's try to share with them, if at all you've ever used a dating site like to look for a loved one. Do you think there are certain things you need to know before you trying to go on those dating sites? One thing, to me, everyone on those dating sites is like start going to a certain place. Maybe you all are going to do a certain activity. Not everyone in that group is actually there to do that same activity. Maybe one of those people is actually there, maybe to copy. Maybe someone in that group is there to just see or steal or grab knowledge from that group and then take it so that he or she can literally use it. So I think that is also the same thing that we have to know about love, like looking for love anywhere, even if it's a dating site or even if it's not a dating site. You have to know what you want. You have to know the kind of man that you want, the qualities of a man that you want. You're not going to go there and then try to ask yourself, why am I here? if you ask yourself why you're there, you have to have an answer. If you're there, which kind of person do you want? Are you looking for someone who is are you okay meeting someone who is already having children and you're ready to take them in as your own? Because for any person who's trying to date a single mother or a single father, you have to have it in mind that if you meet that person with their children, you have to take them as your own, because there is no single way you're going to love the father or love the mother and say you don't love the child or the children that you're formed with that man or that woman. It will be very interesting if that man or that woman feels safe having you around his or her kids, because you have to be open in a relationship. Do not accept things that you will not um, feel okay doing when time comes or when time goes, because certain times we do things just because we want to please people that we are dating. But be you, be open. Trust me, the person who wants you will love you the way you are. Do not do certain things just to please someone, like make them comfortable, and then in the end of the day or at the end of it all, you try to like move out of the things that you used to do, try to escape from them and feel like those things are stressing you. You're not used to calling someone certain names, like you're not used to calling someone lovely names like maybe sweetheart or any sweet name that you can call your loved one, because there are very many sweet names that someone can literally call you. And then all of a sudden, as time goes on, you'll start changing from calling that person the way you used to call them to just a plain name. That is one thing that is going to make someone, like, it's going to hit someone in a different way, and they will try to ask themselves, like, have I done something wrong? Is there something that has changed in this relationship? The moment someone starts questioning the love you have between each other, that means that love is trying to deteriorate. Because there are certain things in life that when you look at them, you embrace them, and you don't have any questions like, why did I meet this person? You're just comfortable with what they give you. So to all the people out there that are in the line maybe of finding love, there is no formula to loving someone. You just have to be you. Let someone love you as you, not someone else. You may want to copy certain behaviors from different people, because you want to be, maybe because you want to be loved, yet you're not going to keep up with the way how you used to behave, which will actually be something else. Show someone your characters, let someone love you as you, let someone try to accept you with all your flaws. Do not try to pretend to be Clara when you're not Clara, because me, I'm a different person, and you cannot put on my shoes. Either when you put on my shoes, they will literally suffocate you, because I'm a different person. I treat myself differently. I carry myself differently. So you have to put on your shoes. You have to put on your shoes as Jane. You have to put on your shoes as Mary. Any person out there who is up for dating. First of all, dating is not easy. It's something that will actually groom you into sometimes the person that you're not. Sometimes it will make you have anger towards certain things, or have hate towards certain things, because dating has a lot in it. When you say dating, when someone speaks about dating, it's a whole bag of many things. So wanting to go back to the drawing board, to going back on the dating site to find someone, first of all, you have to be patient, because sometimes we are open to many things, but you don't need to show someone that you're desperate, because immediately as someone notices that you're desperate, they will try to take advantage of you. You know, someone will start maybe saying that I've gotten to know this person's weakness, I should use this person's weakness for this. Do not, in quotes, when we are on those dating sites, there are very many people there that will literally come and want you to share your photos with them, when actually you're just in your Adam suit, which is not, that does not consent, or that does not mean that when you share those photos, someone will literally love you, someone will literally accept you and treat you right. If someone is meant to go away from you, if someone is meant to love you, if someone is meant to marry you, they will literally do it without sharing such photos to them. Let's learn how to love each other. Let's learn to value ourselves and know the right time to do certain things. You've just met someone, and then someone all of a sudden asks different things like, I want your photos, I want, which is actually not good at all. Anyway, some people have a way how they carry themselves. It depends, but you should know what you want. That is one thing. You should know that at this point of time, there are certain things that I cannot do. There are certain things that I can do. That is when you're going to be like free to dating. Do not date because maybe you want to get over a certain heartbreak that you're coming from. Go back to the drawing board to love, because you're ready to love. You're ready to give someone your heart, because we've all been having different we've all been having different perspectives of love. When I come and ask you what is love, you're going to tell me what love is in a different perspective. When you come to me and ask me what is love, I'll also explain love in a different way. So in this case, let's learn who we are. Let's learn to love ourselves, because if you love yourself, then you also inspire other people to love you. Let's learn to be us. Let's learn to know when and how to carry ourselves. So to me, I support anyone out there that goes to maybe dating sites to look for love. Yes, you should try it out. Maybe one morning when you wake up and go to finding love or trying out love on those dating sites is going to be the day when you're going to meet someone you're going to stay with for a lifetime. Because people out there have their profiles. Some of them want just hookups. Some of them just want like short-term relationship. Some of them will just come as an open set. They will tell you that I'm married, but I just want to have a short-term relationship with someone. Some will come and ask and say that they just want a long relationship. And when it comes to age, to me, I believe age is just a number, because certain times you may find a 60-year-old person that will literally do the things that 40, 30-year-old person would have done or can be doing. So you have to just know that if you love someone, do not look on the side of age. because sometimes we need to accept people as they are. Do not maybe feel bad, like how would people judge me. It's not them in that relationship. For as long as you feel comfortable where you are, for as long as you love that person, then there is no need of you looking at the age difference, because many people, I think, we're not meant maybe to love people within our age gap. So maybe you're that one person who is meant to love someone who is actually more older than you. So many people will say that I even fear to move with my husband. I even fear to move out with this man because first of all, um, he's older than me, or this lady is older than me. So why would I even move with this person? So that means that you're not okay with the kind of person you are with. One thing you are going to do is going back to a drawing board and then try to find the right person for you. Someone you're not going to feel afraid moving with, someone you're not going to feel shy sharing beautiful moments, even if it's in a public place. Because the moment you start getting scared of going out to sharing beautiful moments with someone, and you're like, how are people going to judge me? You loved your person as you didn't love that person for people. You have to just be you, accept you, and then embrace you as a person. So let's try to share out some of the things you think that one who is trying to start someone who has actually opened up an online dating site today and wants to start dating, those things that you think that someone will actually be okay with doing. Like, what are the things someone has to know before joining that dating site? There's some dating site that actually will give you an opportunity to choose the kind of race that you want, the kind of people that you want, and then the distance between which kind of people. So you have to know which race do I want? Do I want to date a white man? Do I want to date a black man? Do I want to date a black American? Do I want to date an Indian? Do I want to date any, any, for as long as like you are open and free to embrace them. Do not marry someone that you're not comfortable with. You would have nailed your last nail in the grave, because in the end of the day, it's you who's going to be in that relationship. In the end of day, in the end of the day, it's going to be you that is going to wake up with that person every morning, look at them and feel like you did the wrong choice. So the importance of people like trying to know each other is to know if you can really like be in a relationship with that person. You get to learn their characters, you get to learn the kind of people, sorry, the kind of people that you're trying to, or you want to spend the rest of your life with. So thank you for joining. As you can see, finding love on online dating site. Let's try to share like ideas. Let us try to give out ideas, or let's try to suggest some of the things that someone has to know before going to dating sites, because many people are just blank about online dating and they have never had any experience about online dating. So they would want to know, are there certain things that they have to know before starting to date? First of all, you have to know which kind of person. Are you okay with someone who smokes? Are you okay with someone who drinks? Are you okay? There are certain things that you have to know about a person before going deep into a relationship with them. So let's try to share out ideas. What do you think about online dating? Have you ever, before maybe finding the right person, did you ever try online dating? Did you ever feel like online dating can turn out to be a place where someone can find someone that they are going to stay with for the rest of your life or for the rest of their life? Because dating as a word, it has very many like a few letters, but those few letters, I think each has a strong meaning. You know, dating as it, you have to know, you have to know what it takes to be there. You have to know what you want, because someone is going to tell you to talk about yourself. You know, some people, we are not like so much expressive, like talking about ourselves. If someone has not gotten a chance like to come ask you a direct question, we are not maybe good at second guessing. Sometimes you have to be open. Just put up a point, like come ask someone, do you like this? When do you do this? There are certain things that you have to know, certain special things that you have to know about someone, you know. So it will really make you happy. It will make you feel loved if you get to know what you want and how you want it. So thank you so much for being here with me, sharing out your minds. Let's keep on the spirit like of being open, sharing out our minds, getting to know what it takes to do what and where to stand when doing what. Because life is so full of very many situations that are difficult, but how do we embrace those moments and how do we solve the problems that we have actually found? So it will be okay, or it will be sweet you dating someone, but at least you have a clue of what they are, you know. Sorry. So let's try to share different ideas. Let's try to help out someone out there who maybe is scared or about online dating. Someone has bias because of the way how she or he has been literally treated on those dating sites. So do not give up on something that concerns love, because love is so good. It is only that we meet a few wrong people in our lives that sometimes they make us hate love, that sometimes they make us feel like love is not deserving to give a chance. So what you have to do is sit down, go back on the drawing board, understand what you want and where you're coming from. Get to know what you want when you're on those dating sites. You may be excited finding very many people there and thinking that everyone has the same idea of what you call love, or anyone has this everyone you would want to meet or be in love with. So what we are going to do is we are discussing, let's share out what we really think about online dating. Like, what do you think about online dating? What do you know and what do you call love as a person? So I think that will actually make sense. So as we're here, let's keep on sharing ideas, our minds on what online dating is. Do you think there are certain things that you have to know before starting up or opening up that online dating site. You may have bias about it because of maybe a movie that you watched, and then you feel like, sorry, and then you feel like you're not ready to date someone using maybe online apps. So be let's try to understand each other. So hi, who is up? Let's try to share different ideas about online dating. Who are you? Where are you coming from? And what do you think? Sorry about the yawning. So what is that what is that one thing that you feel that I have to go if I'm starting up a new relationship? This is what I have to go with. This is the kind of mind I have to jump in with. And sometimes when you find the right person, let's at least try to show much what we are than not showing what we are and pretend to be something else. So how are you? How is everyone here? Hope everything is moving on well with you. Hope your work or your working days have actually been so good. So I think if you've not been able to be here with us on this live video, at least when you find it, if someone shares it and you see it, try to comment. Do you think there is or there are certain notes that you move with that this is what you have to follow? There's certain things that have actually have the same, like having the same ratio, like the way how things are taken, but you have to know and you have to keep on moving, and do not forget to fall in love, because love is the most beautiful thing, very beautiful.